This prepares the bishop for development. This develops a piece while also winning a tempo on a rook. This is the only move that works. This blocks an attack on a rook. The bishop is ready to be developed to an active square. This develops the bishop and gives it scope on the long diagonal. This is a book move, meaning it follows established opening theory, played by top players for years. Castling gets the king out of the center of the board, while also developing a rook. This fianchettos the bishop by placing it on a powerful diagonal. The bishop is ready to be developed to an active square. There were worse moves, but also something much better. Very precise. Developing the knight and increasing influence in the center. This is the strongest option. White develops the knight and attacks the center. Right on target. A very strong play. That's fine. Castling to the same side of the board is a more cautious approach. This threatens to kick a knight. This overlooks an opportunity to attack a pawn chain. Black develops the knight and attacks the center. Very precise. Moving the rook gives black more flexibility in the middle game. One more piece joins the action. Black's knight has moved to a square with greater activity and control. This is not the right idea. After all captures, this is an equal trade. This creates an isolated pawn. This is an equal trade. With this recapture, white introduces a new piece to the game. Black develops the bishop and attacks the center. A solid choice. This offers an equal trade of pieces. This is the strongest option. This offers to exchange pieces of equal value. This overlooks an opportunity to capture a queen that was threatening to win material. This is a fair move. There were worse moves, but also something much better. This is the only good move. After all captures, this is an equal trade. This is an equal trade. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. Recaptures. This misses an opportunity to eventually win a pawn. Right on target. This is the way to win a pawn. This leads to losing a pawn. That was a free pawn. This allows the opponent to eventually win a knight. This wins a pawn. This moves the queen to safety. Now white can't stop black from winning a pawn if they make the right moves. This threatens to eventually win material. That pawn was free for the taking. This move puts the rook on a safer square. One of the best moves. Very precise. This misses an opportunity to take an open file with a rook. This offers to exchange pieces of equal value. After all captures, this is an equal trade. Takes back. This is the only good move. This kicks a knight. This threatens to eventually win a pawn. This threatens to win a pawn by overloading a defender. This wins a tempo by threatening a rook and forcing it to move away. This places a rook on the 7th rank, where it can be highly active. A very strong play. This moves the rook to safety. A solid choice. This attacks a bishop, winning a tempo when it moves away. This overlooks an opportunity to defend a bishop that was under attack. This leads to losing a bishop. This is a nice tactic found in time trouble, winning a bishop. This is an equal trade. This removes a knight that was threatening to win material. This is the strongest option. This steps away from the checking rook. This loses a pawn, but the position was losing no matter what. That was a free pawn. This wins a tempo by threatening a rook and forcing it to move away. This moves the rook to safety. One of the best moves. That pawn was free for the taking. A very strong play. This prevents the opponent from being able to win a knight by revealing a check and attacking a piece at the same time. This wins a tempo by threatening a knight and forcing it to move away. This move puts the knight on a safer square. This moves the bishop to a more active square, making it gain scope. The knight now occupies a secure outpost. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. Recaptures. A solid choice. Pushing a passed pawn. Right on target. This is the only move that works. This evades the check from the rook. This threatens to win a knight through an eventual fork. This stops the opponent from being able to win a knight through an eventual fork. This evades the check from the rook. Very precise. Putting the piece on a blockade square. This steps away from the checking bishop. The pawn is now passed because it can no longer be challenged by pawns as it tries to promote. Black finds a nice tactic with just seconds to spare, winning a bishop. The passed pawn moves towards its goal. That bishop was free for the taking. Pushing a passed pawn. This is the only good move. This prevents the opponent from being able to promote a pawn to a piece. This steps away from the checking rook. One of the best moves. This evades the check from the knight. This puts the rook behind the other player's passed pawn. A very strong play. This move puts the rook on a safer square. That was a free knight. Pushing a passed pawn. A solid choice. This evades the check from the pawn.